Dobry den,
Zdravejte.
and welcome back to our little Bulgarian adventure.
Yes, summer's here.
Oh, is it here? We hit 31 today.
Oh yeah, and yesterday.
Did we?
Yeah.
Today seemed hotter.
It felt hotter. But luckily, we've got the pool.
We have.
Yeah. And here's how that went. Well, a couple of weeks ago, you saw us filling the pool, setting up, getting it ready for when the weather improves. Well, guess what? The weather's improved. Today we've got a high of 31 degrees. It's going to be like that for the rest of the week, we think. So today is the first time we use the pool this year. Now, you'll notice we have various things in the pool. I've got my hammock chair from last year, but also thanks to Bruce for the LED ball and the watermelon hammock. We're going to see how they work, but this is it, dip number 1 of 2025. Now before we get in, I'll explain why it seems that the water might be a bit cold. We came out yesterday, having done some strimming, to find that this connection here had come off the pool, was laying on the floor, and half the water drained out the pool. So our cunning plan of 3/4 filling it and letting the rain do the rest of the work was undone by that coming off. Now we don't know why that happened, whether we caught it, whether the dog caught it, but whatever the reason, we filled it up again this morning, but it's only had today with the sun on it to warm that half of the water. So this could be quite comical. You never know, the water might be very cold.
Interesting, isn't it, Daddy?
Oh. Well, I was right. It's freezing.
Not freezing.
Oh.
Bruce, look. We have the water hammock.
No.
Woohoo!
It's
It
in.
works.
It works. She sounds surprised. No.
Oh, this is really quite comfy.
No. Sit. And here we go. Oh! That's quite cold.
It's not, it's lovely.
I'll let you know once I'm used to it. Oh.
Oh gosh, I have missed you, Paul.
This is what you need after a morning of concreting.
Can't be that cold.
It's not, it's lovely.
It's a bit chilly. It's not that cold.
Is it? I'm sick.
I'm building to it, give me a moment.
You're building to it. Here, do you want a chair? Or you could have a hammock.
It's not. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad, I keep telling both of you.
Yeah,
That's worse, isn't
yeah,
it?
he's a wuss. Oh, did that.
Can't believe they're putting on such brave faces. They're both shivering.
Huh? I'm not shivering.
Yeah, only shivering.
You got your shoulders in yet?
What?
Got your shoulders in yet?
Not yet. Have you got your shoulders in yet?
Yeah.
Oh, clearly not.
Yeah, I've been on
Over
the
there,
chair and
aren't you?
everything.
Behind the camera.
You're over there, ain't you? It's alright, isn't it, Max?
Come on, Noodles, in you get.
I'm building to it.
Do you want to try the hammock?
And there he is.
Not that bad.
I say it in normal voice.
It's not that bad.
Not that bad. It's not that bad. It's great.
So,
So miss this.
swimming season is officially open.
Open! Yay!
Whee!
As you may have heard me say when we were in the pool, exactly what you need after a morning of concreting. Well, the jobs have continued this week, albeit at a slower pace.
Yes, slightly slower.
Oh yeah.
Except for my strimming.
Your strimming is going full
Strimming
gun,
isn't going slower.
full speed ahead. The concreting is going half speed ahead. Max and I don't like working too hard when it's hot, but we have carried on with the path. This is how far we've got. So just to bring you up to date with our path, you've already seen this bit. We've done all the way down to here to the step and the bit that Cassidy's got a kennel on. So we've continued, not at breakneck speed admittedly, but we have continued to do section by section. I'll show you how far we've got. So we've done the part that Cassidy's kennel is sat on. The gap I left at the back we filled in. We've then also done this bit in front of the steps all the way up to the house. That way we've got this corner covered. And we've continued along the path past the kitchen door. So now that it's set up, we've got access through the porch, through the kitchen door, to the summer kitchen, all walking on the new path. Now, obviously, we'll just keep going backwards until eventually we get down to the front gate, but that won't be for a while. But so far, happy with the progress.
As you can hear in the previous clips, we've got quite a bit of bird song going on in the background.
Oh, yeah. First thing in the morning, they're deafening.
They are, very loud, but lovely, we're not complaining.
No, not at all. But it does seem to have been a bit of a week for wildlife, doesn't it?
It does.
Yes. We've got, we had a little visitor into the garden that we had to relocate for his own safety.
Yes. Yeah, the cats were taking a great interest in him.
Yeah, so we didn't really think that was fair, but this very green lizard, I don't know what species he is because I'm not a lizard expert.
But he was very cute.
He was. Now, we took him to somewhere safe and he obviously thought we were a threat as well, so he played possum and didn't move at all to start with. And it wasn't until we walked away that he slithered off into the undergrowth and disappeared.
Yeah.
But last we saw him, he was doing well, so hopefully he still is.
Yeah, and outside of our boundaries, so hopefully the cats won't
Fingers
chase
crossed.
him.
Yeah. And of course, other wildlife, we have the storks. Now I showed you when they arrived back. Well, there's been progress. Watch this. Well, I can't get much closer than this because obviously the stork's nest is up there, but you can see the stork. But you can see the stork standing on the nest, and just in front of her, you may be able to just about make out two little heads. There we go. There's one, or it may be just one little head. But yes, there's definitely a chick, a storkling, a storklet. You name it. No, there are two. Look, there we go. Unfortunately, my camera's not good enough to get a better shot than this at this point. But there's progress. We have little ones. Now I know there are storks in the nest because I saw them last night, but like I say, at the moment they're not putting their heads up. I obviously can't get high enough to see into the nest. I'm certainly not flying my drone around him because I don't want to scare the storks. So I guess you're going to have to take my word for it. But we will keep tabs on what's happening with the storks as the summer goes on, as they grow up. And hopefully I'll be able to get some decent pictures of them, but at the moment this is what we've got. So that's the latest in stork news from our local stork's nest.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get some better pictures.
Fingers crossed.
Once the storklets, are we calling them storklets?
Storklings?
Storklings.
We don't know.
Once they're a little bit bigger,
Once they're taller, you'll be able to see them.
you'll be able to focus on them.
Fingers crossed, yeah. It's like I say, the quality of my camera is not the greatest, but we'll bring you a flavour of what's going on.
Yeah.
So.
And Cassidy's continuing to make improvements.
Oh yes, she's settled in very well. In fact, if you want to say, like, know her progress, here we go. Well, I put a new cover on the top of Cassidy's kennel and it's now become a favourite place to sleep. I guess it's warm, it's comfy, it's raised up. So yeah, no real objections here. I am quite surprised though that she can sleep with all this noise going on. You helping? Okay. Good girl. Hello. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. And in answer to how well is Cassidy settling in, well, we've had a few casualties. This was our watering can. It's now Cassidy's toy. This is her toy, which she does play with. Come here, Cass. Good girl. Yeah? You want to play? There we go. Good girl. Ooh. Yeah. But her leg is getting better. She's fully settled in now. And she's still not in the compound with the other dogs. Will she ever be? Don't know. Best ask Lynn.
No. Yeah, Cassidy's definitely settled in.
Oh yeah.
And so she has been in the compound with the other dogs, but still they're not overly friendly with her yet.
No. But she also likes coming on walks.
Yeah,
when I went up to the stork's nest, I closed the gate behind me, so she ran round the back way, caught me up, and
over the
walked with
common,
me.
found Adam, and went for a walk with him.
Yeah. So, I think she's decided we are her humans.
Yeah, we're definitely her humans.
Yes, well, I think that brings us to a close for this week.
Well, it does. We've got quite an exciting week coming up.
We have. We're not here.
We're not here.
No.
We're not here at all. We're filming this earlier in the week.
Yeah. And we're off to see our latest grandson.
And all the other grandsons.
And all the other grandchildren. And some of the children.
They're all grandsons. No granddaughters yet.
No, but, oh well.
Yeah. But yes, we hopefully get to catch up with all of our children.
Yep, fingers crossed.
And our new grandson, and Owen and Niall, Seamus.
Yeah, but we're not leaving the fort unattended, are we?
No, we're not.
No.
No.
In fact,
Max will be here.
have we told him that?
Oh, perhaps we ought to.
Nah.
We'll leave him a note then.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, on that note, it's time for us to say,
Stay safe.
be well.
Do skoro.
Do skoro.
Mum? Dad? Any idea what's for dinner? Mum? Dad? Where are they? Mum? Dad? Can't see him anywhere. Okay. What's this?
Max, we didn't want to wake you up. You were asleep. But we forgot to tell you last night, we're off to England. There's food in the fridge. Feed the dogs, feed the cats, feed yourself. Now, in case of emergency, we've left 3 leather on the table for you. Now, don't spend it all at once. And if you have any problems, call Ivan. All right, see you next week.
Peace and quiet at last.